आजकल मार्केट में कुछ भी लेने जाओ ऑप्शंस की कमी तो है नहीं इन्वेस्टमेंट एप्स का भी वही हाल
All right, so I wanted to start actually by taking you back to when
Big Basket presents RCB Podcast. Welcome to Big Basket presents the RCB Podcast Bold and Beyond. Today, we're in conversation with, you know what, leave it. This person doesn't even need an introduction. Let's not waste time with this. Let's go straight to the interview. A lot of names on this wall, Virat. One has remained constant for 18 years. I mean, we won't get into RCB in 18 years and all that, but let's expand that conversation. If you think of global sports people, and I'm talking about legends and icons, the Jordans, Schumachers, Hamiltons, Cristiano Ronaldo's, Messi's. I think we did our research and found maybe only Tom Brady is one who stayed with one franchise for 19 years. Have you ever thought of it that way when you think about global sports people?
There are a couple of others. They might not have been that big names.
Yeah.
Steven Gerrard was one. Francesco Totti was one. He stayed at Roma through his whole career. I mentioned this before. I had the opportunity to explore, to look elsewhere, especially in the very prime peak years of my career from 16 to 19. I had constant, this suggestions and whatnot to switch and this, that, and the other. And at one point, it did become really tough for me because there was just too much happening in my career. I was captaining India for a period of 7-8 years. I was captaining RCB for 9 years. There was expectations on me from a batting perspective. Every game that I played, I didn't have this sense that the attention is off me. If it wasn't captaincy, it was batting. If it was batting, it was captaincy. So I was always, in this space where I was like, what do I do? And I was exposed to it like 24/7. And it did get very, very tough on me, and it did get too much in the end. That's why I stepped down, because I felt like, okay, if I've decided I want to be in this place, I need to be happy. I need to have a space in my life where, I can just come and play my cricket without being judged, without being looked at as, what is he going to do this season? And, what's going to happen now, this, that, and the other. So I did feel, I wouldn't say tempted, but I did think about it. I also asked myself the question that what is more valuable to me? I have won a lot of things in my career for India. I have won a lot of accolades as well. Playing for India, there's always something that can keep you engaged in a wrong way in terms of desires, Okay, everything but this. That but is never going to go away. So I thought, fine, what is of more value to me today? Do I want to go to a new setup and try to figure out life again? And I don't know how the system's going to be, how people are going to treat me, how patient people are going to be with me. They've brought me in for X, Y, Z reasons. If those reasons are not met, what is the dynamic going to turn out to be? So I felt like, you know what? For me, what's more valuable is the relationship and the mutual respect that has been created over so many years. And I'm just going to see it through now. It's whether we win or we don't win, it's fine. This is my home, and the love that I've received from the fans, I don't think any silverware or any trophy can come close to that, because the impact of that love from people hits you very different to winning something and that next morning it's all gone. This, I feel, will stay with me for life. Maga. Weather, Andre? Perfect fit. Cinema, Andre? Super hit. 10 minutes, Andre. Boys, big basket. 10 minutes, Andre, big basket. 10 minutes, Andre, big basket.
Big Basket, delivering in Bengaluru and everywhere in 10. Firefox Fast and Private Browser. Try it now.
दुश्मन घेर ले तो शैडो क्लोन जुत्सु यूज करो, वरना भाई तुम्हारा अर्थ वॉल तो है ही। निंजा रन यूज करो ताकि पूरा मैप नाप सको, और वो ना हो सके तो भैया पानी पे भगो, मुझे नहीं पता, बस डिनर हो जाना चाहिए। ये सब तो तुमने सुन लिया, लेकिन इसके अलावा और भी फीचर्स आ रहे हैं, तो फटाफट डाउनलोड करो और मजे लूटो।
And everywhere in 10 minutes.
It's like a lot of it happens, support staff faces change. You are now what is the stability factor. So a lot of new faces come, they look to you. But in 2008, when you walked into that dressing room as a youngster, who were the cool people? What were you excited to see? Do you remember any of that?
As a young Indian cricketer, of course, I was looking forward to playing with the people that the Indian legend. So I was very nervous about meeting Rahul Bhai, Anil Bhai, and Zach. I became close to Zach because he more or less took me under his wing and really made me comfortable. And we formed a great relationship from then on, which continues to be. The foreign stars, I did not have a taste of sharing the same space with them because I'd never played with them. These legends obviously had played so many games with them, against them over so many years. So they had some sort of a communication or a connection, you can say. But I had none. So I did not really understand that dynamic initially. But with the Indian legends, I was very, very nervous that, I need to be working hard. I need to be well-behaved, this, that, and the other.
Did you think about conversations in your head before you had them with them?
I mean, for me, the only icebreaker could be cricket conversations because beyond that, so I've always been this way. I did not feel like I can ask them anything about their own personal lives or, try to push my way into asking them what's going on and, what about this and that. I was like, no, once things evolve naturally, then yes, maybe you can open up more about different aspects of their lives or you want to share yours. But yeah, cricket conversations was the only thing that kept the communication going. And I think everyone was trying to understand this dynamic. Now, suddenly these legends are playing with their colleagues from different countries. And now you have this infusion of these young, brash individuals all in the same change room. So I think it was a bit much for everyone to process. But I think from year 2 onwards, everyone became more in sync and more at ease with each other. And things started really evolving from then on.
Yeah, and you think back to some of the great overseas players that, apart from the great Indian players, you had a great relationship with Chris. You had a great relationship over the years. Was that a golf game that you were invited to with Mark Boucher and so in the beginning? And you had to work really hard in that?
Yeah, I had a couple of horrible experiences. Because
horrible experiences.
I mean, it was also an exchange of cultures, right?
Yeah.
I had never even gone to a golf course in my life. I would go past it, but I never felt like I'm going to play golf. It wasn't part of my growing up. And then these guys are like, let's go play golf. And then I had to find a polo and wear trousers. And I was like, what's going on? And I went to play golf and I was so bad at it.
Really?
And 3 shots into it, because I kept